Hello, chimpanzee volunteers. Welcome to another tutorial to help you participate in the Zooniverse Chimpanzee Project. When you're involved in chimp matching, it's so helpful to view photos and collages that other volunteers have posted as a way to help you see what they see. Volunteers share screen captures of photos and videos to help identify chimps in a proposed match or to bring attention to specific traits that a chimp might have. This tutorial explains how to make an image of a region on your screen and share the image with the talk community in your research site. Before we proceed, please understand that the tools and methods that we present in this video are just a recommended place to start. You'll develop your own methods and discover your own favorite tools as you begin your chimp matching adventure. Also, a quick word about copyright. Please make sure that any images you post are screen captures of chimpanzee videos, and please don't share them outside of Zooniverse. Even though you made the screen capture, the images still belong to chimpanzee. There are a number of free built-in tools you can use to take screen captures. If you're using Windows, you can press the logo key plus Shift plus S. Another built-in Windows tool is the snipping tool, and you can find it by searching whatever version of Windows you're using. On a Mac computer, press Command plus Shift plus 4, or download the free program called Skitch. There are also lots of excellent free snipping tools for both Windows and Mac that are not built into the operating system and require installation. The one we'll use in this tutorial is called GreenShot. I like it because you can define hotkeys that will start a screen capture. Regardless of which tool you use, once you launch the tool, your cursor will turn into a set of crosshairs that look like a big plus sign. Place the intersection of the lines near the part of the image on your screen that you'd like to capture. Hold down the left button on your mouse and drag down and out so that the crosshairs draw a box around the image. When you let up on the mouse, the image will be captured by the program you're using. You'll need to consult the instructions for that program to learn how to save the image and bring it into your talk message. Sometimes you might want to share photos of two chimps to compare them side by side. Or perhaps you want to share multiple images to demonstrate a point you're making in a discussion. This assemblage of images is called collage. You might already have PowerPoint on your computer. It's excellent for creating collages, and it's what we'll use in this tutorial. You can create collages in many free tools, including Microsoft Paint or Google Slides, which is similar to PowerPoint. You can search online for other collage-making services, such as Befunky, Canva, and Adobe Spark. I want to compare two female chimps that have already been given temporary ID numbers, SLFemo1 and SLFemo4. SLFemo1 is seen in a video numbered Subject 36144-939. So let's look at that video in full screen. Here's a really nice shot of her full face, so I'll stop the video here. I've got the GreenShot capture tool set to start when I press the Print Screen key. I'll draw the crosshairs around the image, and GreenShot allows me to automatically paste the image in PowerPoint. Now let's do the same thing for SLFM04, who is seen in a video numbered Subject 361-64059. Let's watch that video in full screen. Here's a good shot of her full face. I'm repeating the steps to launch GreenShot. Let's draw the crosshairs around the image and tell GreenShot to put the image in the same presentation as the first image. GreenShot placed each image in a separate PowerPoint slide. So now I'm going to copy and paste each image into a third slide so that they're side by side. Once you get your images side by side, you'll also need to figure out a way to label each image to identify the chimp's number or the subject number of the video the image came from. In PowerPoint, let's create a text box under each photo and type in the ID numbers for each chimp. Make sure the text is large enough to be easily seen. I could leave the text under the photo, or I can move it up into the photo, but I'll need to choose a different color to make it stand out. Let's choose red. When you're happy with your collage, you may want to save it to your computer. This way, you can access it again if you want to share it. Select all of the items and then right-click and select Save as Picture from the PowerPoint pop-up menu. Save the collage as either a JPEG or a PNG graphic file. Once you've made your screen captures, perhaps built them into a collage and saved it as a graphic, it's time to share. Zooniverse prefers that volunteers upload their images to a free image hosting service called Imgur, rather than to other services such as Flickr or iCloud. Although Imgur has both Android and iOS apps, this tutorial uses their browser-based version at Imgur.com. You'll need to create an account at Imgur if you haven't done so already, and then log in. Click the icon to the right of your username in the top right corner of the browser window. Then select Images. We recommend that you bookmark this page in your browser for quick access. There are two easy ways to upload images. The first way is to copy the actual image in your graphics program and paste it onto the Imgur page. I'm using PowerPoint here. Just select all the elements and press Ctrl-C to copy the collage. Switch over to Imgur and press Ctrl-V to paste. The second way requires you to know where you stored the image you saved earlier on your computer. Drag the image file from your computer's file manager and drop it onto the Imgur page. You can also click the green Add Images button and then click Browse to navigate to where your image is stored. As soon as the upload is finished, you'll see the image added to your Imgur page. Click the image that you'd like to include in a talk message. Imgur opens up a window containing many different ways to share the image. The one you want is the direct link. Click the blue Copy button to copy the URL to your clipboard. Create a new Chimpanzee talk message. Make sure to include the subject number in your comment so that volunteers know which video you used for the screen capture. The way you link a subject is by typing the caret symbol and then the letter S and the subject number like this. Then on a new line, click the Image Media button at the top left side of the window. Replace the default text by pressing Ctrl-V to paste the URL you copied from Imgur. Let's increase the size of the discussion box by dragging down the small triangle at the bottom right of the box. You can see how the image looks when you click the Preview button. Although this image looks all right at the current size, your image may need to be resized. Let's get back to the editing window. The way you resize an image is to place your cursor just to the left of the closing parenthesis and add a space. Then type an equal sign, the width you want the image to be, and an X to indicate pixels. You may need to experiment a bit to find the best size when you preview the message. When you have the image adjusted to the size you prefer, click the green Submit button to post the message to the Talkboard discussion.